are back here with episode 6 of the Saskatoon Prairie Dogs, and we are about to start the season simulation. Whew! Sorry, I just ran up the stairs. I'm a little out of breath, but I'm excited. We're gonna monitor the lines, obviously. So we want to make some changes. We are working on setting. Here, I'll show you real quick what I was about to say. Oh, we'll set the promotion nights first. These are always fun. Now that we're in Saskatoon, I can actually do scarves. Ooh, oh, Lynn Beck. Here we go. We finally have the opportunity to put our younger new regiment up there. Lynn Beck. Let's do Winkler. Keller's still a fan favorite, hanging around. He's only 24, 25. Let's see. Let's go to March. Anaheim. We will have a scarf giveaway. And let's go to the last game of the season here against San Jose. Do you have the budget? Clayton Keller bobblehead. Fans loving it. Save. Save and exit. Nice. So let me show you how I'm viewing. I probably should have considered that trade. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Okay. Edit lines here. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I view each player. Bertuzzi is a potential. Here's what I'm valuing Bertuzzi the same way the Sabres did with Taylor Hall here, where if it works out, you keep him for a few years into the future. You extend him. Maybe if the trade deadline you extend him, or at the trade deadline you trade him, depending on where the team is at. He's 28 years old. What he's looking for, so he's a guy that could stay here. He ideally, I'd say, is a good second liner on a good team. So we got to keep that in mind moving forward with the pieces that we have. So he's a good second liner on a good team. He's playing first line on our team because we're still in the rebuilding process, but that's how we're going to treat him, kind of how the Sabres treated Taylor Hall, and just kind of go from there. Max Domey, this is what we call a last chance opportunity here. We're going to see how he performs this season. He is also 28, but not as talented, but on a pretty good deal here. This is a fine deal. He's a guy I don't really know a place for, so I think we'd be fine moving him in the future. But for now, we're going to give him this shot to see what he does. Lynn Beck is your future first-line stud goal scorer. Power play, first line 5-on-5. He's going to be your goal scorer of the franchise. That's what Magnus Lindback is. Ryan Strome is already 30, but with 3 years left, he's still 84 overall. He's the guy. Who can I compare him to? I can do football terms. He's going to be kind of your John Brown. He's going to be your John Brown, Buffalo Bills former wide receiver. He's going to help elevate these guys like Lynn Beck, elevate Keller. He's going to help them grow. And then hopefully we can get him shipped off to a contender sometime. But we probably got... It's not impossible that he plays this entire rest of his contract here. He'll only be 33 by the end of it. So Ryan Strome is the guy that we're using to help grow everyone else. So right now, Lynn Beck and potentially Bertuzzi are the only guys we're looking forward to the future with. Strome is 27. Pretty considerable cap hit. But like I said, we're not near any cap trouble, so it's not a big deal. Schmaltz is probably a good third liner. A good third line center on your team. But here's the thing, and I'll get to it in a second, but first we'll go to Clayton Keller. Clayton Keller is very similar to a Tyler Bertuzzi, just younger, so he has a chance to get better. He is a very good second liner and a little below average first liner on good teams, I'd say, Clayton Keller. But the thing is, with him, he's putting up points on this team. He put 70 last year. I'd be fine if he ended up being a first line player for us, for sure. We're still looking for that franchise center, but, you know, we may have drafted him already. That's all I'm going to say. We'll get to that. Sordif, I fucking love this guy. This is your perfect. Right now, here's how I'm viewing him. Viewing him as the perfect third line winger or center, versatile. You can do both, I think. I'm picturing him as the perfect third liner for us. Obviously, he can grow at 21 years old, so it's not impossible he gets up to second line status there. But as of right now, I'm viewing him as a third line. And the thing is, this goes back to Schmaltz. I kind of view Barrett Hayton the same way. I know he's listed as second liner, but on a good team, I'd say he centers that third line. Plays just for def, plays that defensive, physical game. I think he'd be a great third liner in the future for us. Connor Brown's just kind of here to elevate the team, help him grow. Similar to Ryan Strome, where if we have to move the contract, we can. But Picture Ryan Strome, very similar situation. He could be your Cole Beasley. But yeah, the point. I'm not saying Sardif and Hayden can't end up being good second liners on this team. I'm not saying that at all. Hayden is kind of on that way there to take over Schmaltz's role. But let's see. Okay, yeah. So I didn't mean. Okay, there we go. Hayden. Right now, viewing him the same as Sardif. These guys, I want them to be potential future great third liners for us. But I seriously think Hayden would be the one to make the overall jump. I think because he gets more points usually. But definitely both a part of the future here. Borgstrom is someone I picked up as a top 6 medium at 26. I figure this could be a great let's see, check out his past years here. He has not gotten too much NHL experience actually. He's played 1 full year, got 18 points. Just kind of giving this guy a shot, see what he's got. It's a two-way forward. Don't know if you know, but we have a lot of those. Christian Fischer I view as a fourth line player who could stick around if he does his role very well. Another two-way forward. Sprong I kept around for some reason, but he's just kind of a guy that I know he's a more goal scorer type player, and that's good to have. He had 17 points, was minus 14. I mean, maybe he got a little bit too much hate personally, but we'll keep this guy here. Someone's got to score goals down there in the bottom 6, so that's how I view the players here. Going to defense, Chikrin. That's interesting because Chikrin is 25 and he will need to be paid in 2 years, and he's going to want a pay increase. Now the issue with that is we have Zane Winkler, who's already as good and 19 years old. And I think it's pretty established that Zane Winkler is going to be a stud, and he's the guy we're going to want to hold on to over Chikrin. Both play the left side here. Not opposed to looking at something like this. Except I am, because it's a -3. His coach pisses me off. But no coach wanted to sign with us, so they sent the top guy our way. There's nothing I could do. I offered every NHL coach a contract, and they all told me to fuck off. So, let's see what this would do. See, I just can't get good. It's going to have to be Severson and Chikrin here. But Severson, we'll get to him. Picture the defensive version of Ryan Strome and Connor Brown. Just going to help these guys get to where they need to go. Soderstrom, future top 4, maybe even top pairing defenseman of the future here. Top 4 D high. I got high hopes for him. 23 overall, 83 years old. I believe this guy could be something here. Zane Winkler, I already talked about him, going to be a stud. Excuse me, Oli Hulvavi. I think he can be just that good top 6 two-way defenseman on good teams, you know. Good bottom pairing, gets it done. We got him on a nice deal here. 2 more years at 1.7. Artem Zub, just here to help. I mean, he could stick around, honestly. Not a bad contract. He's could be a top 6 guy for us. Help these other guys grow. He's only 2 years older than Oli here. Then goalies. Yeah, Sorokin, 28 years old, but for goalies it's a little different. I think he could play well into 34 years old. Obviously you're gonna. I don't want to say goalie of the future because he's 28, but he's someone that can start for us for definitely a few more years. Good player. Korpisalo could move. He had a good year last year for save percentage wise. Just didn't get many wins. He threw up a 916. He's a guy we could look to move at 29. Only 82 overall. But yeah, that's the plan for everybody I have on the NHL roster right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to start simulating the NHL season. Excuse me. Ty Bertuzzi looks to be getting along with his new teammates pretty well, which is very good. So we are going to go. Let's just do the first month here and give the lines a little look. And let's get to the preseason. I'm going to talk probably over this first month, just so you guys can see how the team is performing. And here we go. We are entering the NHL regular season 2023. And I'm excited. We've improved our second year from our first year, and we gotta look to keep improving our third year from our second year. We lose 5-4 and lose Jacob Chikrin. Okay. Let's actually see what they put in for me real quick. See who our coach threw to the Dogs. 1-1. That Minnesota game made me a little sad because we scored 4 goals and lost. And usually we're not bad at keeping the puck out of the net. All right, who do they put in? Come on, game. Who do they put in for Jacob Chikrin here on the back end? I kind of forgot who our scratches were. Hopefully we have a defensive scratch. If not, Connor Timmins. That's right. He was being a bothersome little fella. Damon's the first. Nobody plays well on the top line. I think I'll just rock this. 9 penalty minutes. What the fuck did he? Probably a major and 2 minors. How many penalty minutes did he throw up last year in his rookie year? Only 47. Okay, he's not. We got nothing to worry about. Yeah, we'll rock this until Connor Timmins can play. Connor Timmins is actually a good young player, but what he did was he fucked himself by not wanting to sign a deal, or asking for way too much. So now he's earned himself a right to be our scratch defenseman. I know I'm probably being petty, but honestly, that's a guy who's going to want to get paid top 4D money at 82 overall. I think we move him at the deadline because he's a good young player. It's just a little bit of turmoil here. It's not working out, and that's okay. Sometimes relationships need to fold. Like, look at Anthony Siu last year. We got some good storylines going. There's certain things we need to do to hold our team to a standard. And Connor Timmins asking for a buttload of money while going minus 45 on the year was not something I was willing to do. So he did it to himself. I just obliged. We're 2-1-1. Great start to the year. And that's without Chikrin, too. Oh, look at that. I'm going to give him a few days so he doesn't bash his cranium in again. We'll go after the Dallas game. We'll throw him in. Okay, obviously, I'm a Sabres fan, so I know starts of the year don't mean too much, but we are 4-2-1. And that's good. Magnus Lindbeck has 11 points. I'm telling you, boys, get excited about Magnus Lindbeck. He's over goal per game. That's only 7 games, but that's what he is. Obviously, I know that will change. All right, let's get Winkler back down here. Good player, good player. Ah, I'm loving it. Just early. It's early, though. Let's get Chikrin back in. There we go. He only played 13 minutes of the season before he got a concussion. Oh, no. That was the second game. Let's see what the owner... Let's see what the owner's got going on for us here. Oh, we just got to do all this. Yeah. Team store. Repair. You got it, buddy. Anything else? Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go to the end of the month and then we'll look at the stats. This is how slow this is, by the way, for me. What am I doing? I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, no, you gotta sit here and wait for it to... There we go. And we're gonna go to the end of the month. Check player stats. We're trying to get there. Where are we at the end of the month? Hold on. I want to go to here. This New Jersey game. Why can't I go there? The fuck is going on? Oh, it's because I'm in the... That seems pretty dumb, because it's still in the future. It's still in the future. Alright. Hopefully we get to this point here and have a positive record. That's my goal, I'd say. 5-3-1. We're third. Our division is usually pretty tight. You have to... It's not... Anybody really runs away with it usually. It's usually a bunch of teams that are very close to each other. We are 7-3-2. It's a great start for us here. Let's take a look. I love Magnus Lindbeck. This man has 20 points in 12 games. I think he's becoming the real deal. Might have to change his name to James Neal. Tyler Bertuzzi is out here with 9 points, plus player, plus 8. First line looks like they're humming. 9 points, nothing wrong with that. Max Domey's out here with 10. Okay, so this is kind of what I was hoping for with Max Domey. We need a little revival out of him if we want this first line to be successful. And you all know what Magnus Lindbeck is. I want to see a power play. Only 5 power play points. And only 2 power play goals, so they're buzzing. The first line. Ryan Strome, 11, or yeah, 11? Yeah, 11 points, point per game. So we got some offense. Obviously, offense will die down. Nick Schmaltz only at 5. Offense will die down. I don't think we can keep up this pace. Maybe, but I doubt it. I love this guy. This is the real heart and soul of the team here. We got a good one here in this player from Florida. Sardif. Barrett Hayton. Is that point per game? Yes, it is. Third line's going well. Connor Brown's doing... Holy shit. Connor Brown's got 8 goals in 12 games. So that third line's doing what you want. This is fine from Christian Fischer. How's Borgstrom helping out? Okay, these guys don't get too much time per game, but they're getting their job done. Chikrin plus 3, 8 points in 7 games. Happy with that. Severson's doing 25 minutes a night. Soderstrom, happy with that. Winkler's an 86 overall. This guy's a fucking beast. Eventually, we're going to work him up, I'd say. Right now, we'll keep him top 4. I don't think it's going to be long before he hops up over Chicken, though. But the team's doing so well, I don't want to touch it. And let's just see, is our goalie outperforming? He's not even at 900 save percentage. Corpusalo. Okay. Interesting there. Sorokin usually has good numbers. I'm not too worried about him. But I'm going to keep the lines because we are playing well. Magnus Lindbeck has 20 points. So I'm going to hope that keeps up. What we're going to do is go ahead here, and we are going to go ahead like a month and a half. I won't make you guys sit through that here. So we're at October, or we're at November 11th. And this is December. Let's go December 23rd, a little over a month. And I'll see you guys then. No! No, Magnus! To December 2nd. That's not good. That's your goal score. And we're on a 3-game losing skid. That's your goal score going down. Oh, Magnus. Oh, no. Who hit him? I'm about to go get a goon. I'm about to go sign a goon. He's almost goal per game 22 games into the season. Who did this to Magnus? I think that was a Boston player. I'm not putting Connor Timmins. Not putting Connor Timmins up there. Why is Connor Timmins up there? Get Connor Timmins out of there. Get him out of there. We need to call someone up. And I think it's Bach time. Unless he has waivers, because then I don't want to do that. But the plan also was to have Bach and Genther play this season. And that'll depend on how our team's performing. I'm not going to... So Bach has waivers. Genther doesn't. So I think what you do here is you bring... How's he doing in the AHL? Not too great, but I don't think the team's that good. Actually, I think they're fine. Do we give Genther his first NHL shot? He has no waivers. I swear to God, if I have to send him down through waivers or back to the QMJHL, then I'm going to be pretty pissed off. Who's McCartney? Has he earned himself a chance? Depth player. Went in the 7th round to Arizona. How's he been playing? Has he earned himself an NHL opportunity? I say he has. Genther and Bach I want up at some point this year. Unless our team is in a playoff push and our team's performing well, then I have no reason to break up how our team's playing. I just want to make one more look at Lapalainen. Former 1st round pick, 7th overall. Playmaker. How did he do last year and how's he doing this year? Oh, he went back to legal last year. Nope. This guy, I'm an idiot. This is his first. He was 2023, yeah. I'm a moron, so just ignore me. This is the guy who we drafted. Only 7 points. What's his ice time? 15 a game? He's growing. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's alright. Everything is alright. He's playing 3rd line center down there. What do you want from the kid? Coaches are all morons. How's Bach? Good player. Another 2-way forward. Alright. Let's see if I gotta move this guy into... Man, that Magnus Lindbeck injury sucks. Because he's growing, and he's also our best player. So you see what I'm saying? We got a little bit of a... I don't want Connor Timmins playing 1st line, right wing. Give McCartney a chance. Get him out. Actually, no. It's only to December 2nd. I don't want to destroy the chemistry here. The boys are playing just fine. We're going to give Connor Brown that 1st line. Yeah. Because Connor Brown kind of plays as a sniper, believe it or not. At least in this game. So we're going to go to December 2nd. It's actually, I think it's like a 2-day injury. I may be overreacting. It is a... Yep, okay. We'll go to this Ottawa game. I just freaked out. Whatever. Magnus Lindbeck. We'll go one more game just so he doesn't get... We won! McCartney did well. Win again. Alright. It's gonna... Stop. Let's get McCartney back down. We need to put some more wins together because we're about to go under 500 again. I want us to compete this year. I really do. So I'll go a little more and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, we're back and we're kind of streaky. We went up here and we won like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7. And then we lost 4 in a row. with 2 overtime points. Then we won and then lost by 1 each time. We're not a bad team. We're better than, like I said, we're seeing steady growth each year, and I can't complain about that. Let's check out Magnus Lynn Beck is goal per game at 36 games in. Okay. He's got 47. He's got, holy shit, this guy's this is a great player. Let's check out Bertuzzi. Looks to be setting him up. He's a little under point per game, but yeah, you can't be mad at it. He's definitely helping out. I'm glad we signed him. Max Domey. Okay, so Lynn Beck is scoring all of the goals, is what it is. These boys are almost point per game, and Lynn Beck is out here with goal per game. I can't believe this. He's already surpassed last year's goal total in 36 games. And last year's goal total was a good season. 30-goal rookie season. I am speechless at Magnus Lynn Beck. Great player. Ryan Strome. Let's peep him. Even player, 29 points. So the second line may have fallen off a little bit. Schmaltz is not doing too hot. Just fits every scheme. He's got, what is it, 14 points in 38 games. So Schmaltz is on the down end here. Keller, how's he doing? Keller's point per game. He's not scoring as much. So you see, who's he setting up? Is Strome got goals? Yeah, I guess. I mean, 10-7, it's nothing crazy. Let's check out. Sordif is doing what Sordif does. That's 15 points plus 5 on a third line. Barrett Hayton's having a nice year. We may make the switch of Hayton and Schmaltz here. I like the +2 that they get. Connor Brown, yeah. I'm happy with how Connor Brown's helping out. What's his contract? Is that 3 years? We signed him longer. Okay, I got you. Fisher, even player, 7 points on the fourth line. Borgstrom, 7 points plus 3. Sprung's a -2. Okay. I think it's time to move Winkler up there at 87 overall. Nothing's wrong with these fellas. They're playing great. But I think we can definitely, yeah, we'll move them up. I know it's a -2 and it pisses me off, trust me. Yeah, these boys are playing just fine. I think what we're also going to do is try Hayden up there on the second line over Schmaltz. Sorokin's came back very well here. So we're going to give Sorokin, or nope, he's the goalie. We're going to give Hayden a chance. I know it takes for the +2, but Hayden's playing very well. And if we can grow him, might as well take that chance. That's what the season's all about. Hopefully next Schmaltz can still help out down here. And we are in a playoff push, boys. We are 18, 14, 6, and 1 point out of a wild card, 5 points out of third place divisional. So we're in there. We probably would be a wild card team if we were to make it. But honestly, as long as we're seeing steady growth, I'm a happy man. Let's go a little past Florida. Honestly, we'll take this bad boy to the trade deadline, see how we're doing. So I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Alright, trade deadline, we are 29, 24, and 8. We are 4 points out of a wild card, 10 points out of divisional, so we're going to be aiming for a wild card. I don't think we're going to be selling here with the above 500 record. I think it's good to keep. He's got 47 goals in 59 games played with 68 points. Man, it's the real deal. No doubting that he's the real deal. This is a great player. Let's see how the lines are performing. Tyler Bertuzzi is here with, so he slowed down a little bit, so +24, playing well. 45 points, it's fine. It's fine. We'll see what an extension's looking like for him. Something I may want to try is moving Keller up there, but we'll get into that. Max Domey was receiving a lot of offers from other teams. So he's definitely got interest. But I think with 45 points here in 61 games played, I think you hold on to him. The coach loves him. I think you hold on to him. He's gone up in overall, maybe? This is a good contract. We'll bring this in next year, for sure. Lynn Beck is out here with... We already looked at him, but I want to look again because it's beautiful. Great player. Now, here's the change I did make. I moved Hayden up here with Schmaltz, so we'll see how that affected everybody. Ryan Strome is a -6. With 40 points in 60 games played. I don't know how different that is. Barrett Hayden's up here with +11, 43 points. Definitely bounced back from last year. That's good. Keller is probably point per game. Yeah, it's close to it. Keller's a great player. Sordif +14. This guy just gets it done. This guy just gets it done. This is a future captain, assistant captain, probably assistant. He just gets it done, man. Schmaltz turned his season around a little bit, so third line got better with Schmaltz. At least for him, he's +4 now. Yeah, with 27 points. Connor Brown, doing good. Doing Connor Brown things. 35, yeah. Good job, Connor. Fisher, 10 goals down there. Nice. Borgstrom. Sprong is a -7. Son of a bitch. Winkler's a +3. Yeah. Okay, good. Severson's +24 up here with him. I think Severson looks like he has points. He does. 25 points. It's good. Strickland 26, +17. Cool. So it looks like Severson was a great signing, helping out. That's what we needed. Sorokin 915, 5 save, 5 shutouts. Korpisala's not doing bad. He just doesn't win games, dude. It's insane. Save percentage isn't bad. He just doesn't win. Anyways, let's take a look at the AHL team. See if anyone is doing anything notable. Bach's leading the team, which is good. I think he needs an NHL chance here. I think we could move Sprong and give Bach a chance up there. He's older than Genther, so I might let Genther keep playing. This team's not very good. He's got 50 points on it, so yeah. Anyways, we fluctuate. We win a lot and then we lose a lot. We're very streaky. But it's better than just losing. Like I said, we're going in the right direction. You can see the progress each year. Hopefully, we end up still showing progress at the end of the year. So we're going to go into the trade deadline. And real quick, I want to look at what an extension looks like for Tyler Bertuzzi. Let's just gauge the price a little bit. And that'll help. I don't think we'll trade him. That first line is doing too well. You don't want to break it up. These guys, look at them. Look at our draft picks leading the way. And they're 20 and 19. Let's take a look. He wants an extension. What's it looking at? 8 for 7. We might offer a little lower here. We might offer around 7.7. That's only a 0.7 increase from what he's getting now. And we get him for 7 years. So if we pay him, contracts above 5 mil are looking Schmaltz, him, Keller, Chikrin. I think Strom's right at 5. I think Connor Brown's similar. So it's only 6 players we're really paying. And I think Schmaltz is on his way out, if I'm being honest with you, at that cap hit. 7, this brings him to 36. I don't want to keep him at this cap hit till 36, but it's not saying we can't move him. But he's played a key part in Lynn Beck getting better. What I don't like is that he is a two-way forward, which we have a lot of. So it's going to be hard to get that chemistry to match with each other. Who else is due for a contract in 24-25? Because Bertuzzi's right there at the top. Anybody? And then we can move Schmaltz, who's at 6. Strom is at 5. Okay. That's Soderstrom, who I think is going to get definitely a pay increase. Borgstrom, who hasn't been a bad player, doesn't want an extension. Sordif. Okay, so it's a lot of depth here that's going to get. We can afford him because we already have 19 mil. I think what you do is you extend him for. Let's offer a 5-year extension at 8 mil. That seems fair to me. Him and Keller are very good left wingers. I think you keep him. I think you keep Tyler Bertuzzi. This brings him to 34. 8 mil till then. Cap's gonna keep going up. This is a tough one here. I wanna say his asking price won't change too much in the offseason. I wanna say it'll stay similar. Things are working out. He plays well up there. Fuck, man. This is a tough one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to assess the trade deadline first and then come back and visit after. We can still, I think, offer him after. If not, it's not the biggest goof. We can always look at him free agency or in the re-sign stage because he wants to come back. I think we're going to, yeah, I definitely want to be set on keeping him. Why are our tickets prices? Let him come to the game. Let him come to the game. Lower these bad boys. Team's not looking. Team's better actually. So I don't mind. Let them come to the game. Hope that's set. I just hit back. Okay, I want to focus on the trade deadline. Conservative buyer. That's where we're gonna be. Conservative buyer. I do want to test the market just to see if any of our players are. Matt Brazil's a free agent. I just want to look at the market. I want to see how our players' values are. Let's see. Lynn Beck is 10th in points in the NHL. That's what I was looking at. So guys that we would even consider trading. No. Not right now. Maybe in the future. Let's just gauge the value of a Jacob Chikrin. We're not going to trade him. Just gauge the value of what Chikrin's looking at here. If you offer me Christian Dvorak and a third and a fourth for Jacob Chikrin, I'd probably slap you in your fucking face. Second, and Kakinen. Okay, that's respectable. I wouldn't do it. So, okay, the market is not... It's not bad. These guys, top 4D in 2 seconds aren't awful. But I think we'd look for something bigger for Chikrin. I'd have a higher asking price. Keller is playing very well. I don't think... Okay, Domey's a big one because he's getting a lot of offers here. So I'm curious what these guys really want to give up for a guy like Max Domey. 2 seconds. Top 4D, a starting goalie, and a third. That's not bad. Fourth. Garanov's not bad. I think he's about a little younger than Domey. Broberg's good. Okay, so he's definitely got a market, but he's playing so well. The first line's going. I think we hold. And see if we somehow get hot and sneak in. Imagine that morale boost. I think we'll get cooked in the playoffs, to be honest with you. But I think you hold him for now. Yeah, I think you hold. What is a Tyler Bertuzzi trade value? It's not as high as I thought it'd be, to be honest with you. A second, a third, and a second. Yeah, so we're gonna keep Bertuzzi for sure. Our goalies are fine. Korpistal is pissing me off because he puts up decent numbers and then just keeps losing. What's the market for him? Wow, Sorokin doesn't even have that much value. I'd like Sorokin though. Yeah, no, we'll keep our players. We don't need these picks. It's fine. Let's see who's available to help out. I think we are gonna... Fuck, man. I want to give Bach a shot. So we'll play Sprong with Bach. Ooh, Saros? How old is Saros? 28. Same age as Sorokin. That'd be a great tandem. 2 years left at 5 isn't bad. Sorokin's got 3 or 4 years left at a... Oh, Barzal doesn't have a deal. That's why. That's your franchise center, honestly. Now, as opposed to giving a bunch of firsts for him, what would it take to acquire his rights and then sign him to our own deal? What are they interested in? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Domey. Now, here's the thing. I know that Barzal can't play the rest of the year. So maybe we revisit this in the offseason with Domey. Say with Domey, a prospect. Like, this is a good prospect here, to be honest with you. I kind of like... He's a center sniper. First round pick. We need to send something back the other way for sure. Something like him. Okay, so we're not going to make this move now, but keep an eye on Barzal in the offseason so we can keep our players. Because if Barzal could play this year, I'd probably be making this deal yesterday. The issue is we're past that mark where we can't. So we are going to go ahead. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, we're going to scroll through the available players. Barzal's only 26, so that's fine. Rhinel's 33. No. Saros I'm interested in, but Sorokin's playing very well, and I don't want to have too much money wrapped up in the goaltending. At $5 million for Saros is a great deal. Garanov, let's take a look here. 86. He's a sniper. So say if we lose Bertuzzi, we could replace him with a Garanov. Because his deal's up, and he'll probably be a similar price, and he looks like he's got similar points. I think it's one less point. Listed as a sniper, looks like he plays more like a playmaker. This could be a free agent target. I know you're going to pay him a lot in free agency, but I am interested in Garanov 100%. That's a solid player over there. That's available. Vander Kane too old. Nedeljkovic, 5 years by 5 is not too shabby. But I think it's only around the same overall as Sorokin. You leave him. What side defenseman is Hannafin? What side does he play? Left defenseman, okay. Not interested then. Not interested in a left-handed defenseman. That's for sure. We're good on the left side. Okay, so that leaves Rickard Rakell, who's 30. Kyler Yamamoto doesn't have a deal. He could be less to acquire. What's the asking price? Does it not say? Oh, return top 4 defenseman. Okay. Interested. Yes. He can't play this year, so you wouldn't want to give up really anybody on your roster that you value too much. Daisy. Okay, he's still there. Second line forward here needs a deal. Probably be looking at 5-ish range. Put up 61 points last year. You're looking at more than 5, I think. Okay, you can play both sides of the wing. I think Broberg was available too, and I believe he's a right-handed. That could be wrong. So who are they interested in? Man, we got some off-season deals. I think if we ram Domey's value up and then trade him for a guy a little younger who can help out, like say Domey and a prospect for a younger like Barzell or something. I don't want to move any of these guys right now. Connor Brown, maybe. No. Timmins. Because we're not playing Timmins. And our scouts through the draft is weaker this year. So we can move Timmins. Okay, so Timmins is a younger defenseman too. They don't want too many picks. We have 4 second-round picks. We might want to use these. Okay, so let's just... They only want us up to this. So third. Timmins and a third for Yamamoto. You probably give up another prospect. We'll give up another C-tier, B-tier prospect, something like that. Or what goalies do they want? Just Whitmore? You ain't not getting no Whitmore. Let's go down here. I mean, honestly, we could clear some room to bring up. This would bring up Bach if we move up Borgstrom. How's he playing with us? I mean, that's fine for a 4th line center, 2-wave. 82 overall. He's only 26. Bach, I want to keep. He's already 24. Bach needs a chance. I don't want him to raw. I want him to get maybe at least a low 80s. Do they want Sprong back? 26 as well. Winger. Sniper, though. He has 2 goals. So how is Sprong, Timmins, and a third for Kyler? I think that's something we want to do here. We have a ton of seconds. Ton of second-round picks. Timmins would be a good return for them. Sprong is still pretty young. 26. But the main piece here is Timmins, who hasn't played a lot this year. But that's been around the league known as internal issues. He's going to need a deal, though. He'll be less than Kyler, I believe. And we could use more forward help as opposed to defensive help. Honestly, though, how different is he than Connor Brown besides the fact that he's younger? He's going to probably get paid a little more. I don't know if I want to give up these assets. We're getting him next year because he can't play this year. I don't know if I want to give up these assets because let's think about it. We're going to start eventually bringing up guys. And honestly, Strom's older. Connor Brown's older. So if we were to acquire Kyler, one of them would probably have to go. Because you're going to want to move Genther up next year. You're going to want Bach next year. Lapalainen maybe. So you got guys on the way up for sure. Now Kyler would be a fine second, third line winger for us. I wish you could gauge what his value would be. Like what he'd have to be paid. Because they're going to have to pay Timmins too. But they can get Timmins for this year. They're already in a playoff spot, it looks like, by their record. So they can get Timmins this year, who's going to help actively, as opposed to Kyler, who's not going to help next year. Broberg, I'm also interested in. He plays either side. He's a left-handed, but he plays either side. 2-way defenseman. Not in this trade. We'll leave him for now. Let's take a look and see if they'll have people coming off the books to where they can sign. Okay, so they're going to have Barry's contract off, who they should not. Yeah, okay, so you kind of just replace Barry with Timmins, a younger defenseman. Yeah, I'm fine offering this. Kyler is a good piece of the future. 25 years old. I think we offer this. And then I think we take a look at Strome and Connor Brown in the offseason and make a decision. I think this is what we're going to do. Because I don't want to pay Timmins. I'd rather pay Kyler. Okay, so it's Sprong, a third in 2024 for Winnipeg. And Timmins for Kyler Yamamoto. Trade is rejected, actually. Okay. So they didn't even... I think I'm fine going Borkstrom. Because they get a younger center then. And let's be honest. The Oilers are always looking for some depth help. And this guy could get it done. A little more. There we go. So instead of Strong, we'll send you Borgstrom. Let me just real quick see if I can get Broberg back in this deal. Or who are you? I'm not going to this guy. It's too high. Let's try. Let's try him. Why not? Let's send a young centerpiece my way. So help you guys win now. Because these guys are definitely... They're definitely feeling the pressure from management here to get this team going. Who are you? Fimis, a playmaker center, second round. Looks like he's killing it wherever he is. He's in the OHL. Yeah. Let's see if we can get our hands on this guy. Alright, so we'll move you, add you, boom. Value's too far off. Okay. So we'll take our shot at Broberg, a defensive prospect. He can play either side, so I'd feel fine playing him on the right side there. What about a young... Nah, but 78 overall is... Well, who would we lose on the right side? Because it is currently Zub. I don't think you get Broberg in this year. So you want a younger guy like Fimis or Xavier Bogault. He's also a playmaker. Where's he playing right now? This is the AHL? 36 points. So he's not... Probably more interested in Timmins, to be honest with you. Or Fimis. Fimi. I don't know. Where's he from? Canada? Okay. This is a 2027. 22 second round pick. I'm very interested in this guy, and I'm fine upping the value to get him. Oh, is he still there? Okay. What else could I throw in here to persuade them? No. Because they need defensive help. But that's why we're sending Timmins. Does a Sprong help out? Because he is young, and he's not going to cost too much. Good depth goal scoring. Okay, so they like Bjorkstrom better. Let's look at picks for next year, maybe. So goalies, they just want Whitmore, who I'm not comfortable trading. They only want a third this year. What about 2/3? 2/3... Bjorkstrom and Timmins for Kyler and for me. The trade is accepted. So we get a nice center playmaker who can work our way into the lineup soon. Or he was 68 overall, so in a few years. And then we get Kyler Yamamoto. Goodbye Timmins, goodbye 2/3, and goodbye Bjorkstrom. So that's good. We're making moves for the future. Timmins was not in our starting roster, so I'm comfortable. That's why I was comfortable doing that. Vrana is only on 1 year left. No, I'm okay. Anything else interesting me? I like that deal we made. Because I like Kyler only being 25. What are we being offered right now? A second for Wenberg? No. Because I know we're conservative buyers, and I looked more towards the future with that trade for sure. Definitely. Because we're just kind of waiting on our guys to keep growing now. We've got our young goal scorer. Matty Berniers is available. Alright, I'll bite. What's it cost him? What do you want for him? I don't know why he's available. Jesus. 82 overall. Is this the NHL where he's got this many points? Are you guys fucked? No, they would never trade this guy. Are you guys fucked? I'm good. That's Jason Botterill over there, I'll tell you that. Jason Botterill's definitely still got his hand, he's definitely still making some decisions over there. Honestly, I'm fine with our defensive core. I think we're in the right direction. I'm not too mad. 38, 35. Looking for some younger help. Why is Zub on the block? What the fuck? I think we're okay. I think we're fine where we are. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead here and end the trade deadline. And let's take a look at what went on around the league. And then we're gonna go to the end of the year Okay. Nick Cousins. He's got to be like 40. Let's go to... I hit claim by accident. Fuck me, dude. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate how slow it is. Well, we have Nick Cousins. Somewhere. I don't know where he is, but we've got Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins. Oh, the move. I don't see. I'm not too mad about that. What is this? Best lines? I'm gonna fix the lines. All right, we've worked on the lines. We'll start with the penalty. We'll start with the special teams. Actually, nice little change of pace. We have got Barrett Hayton and Justin Sardif with Victor Soderstrom and Zane Winkler +3. This is a shutdown pair here. We got Dominic Bach with Nick Schmaltz, Damon Severson, and Artem Zub. Mighty fine, mighty fine. Let's go to the power play. We've got Ty Bertuzzi, Strom, Keller, Chikrin, and Lynn Beck. I believe that's what it was before. They're strolling. They're fine. Barrett Hayton, Max Domey, Schmaltz, Severson, Brown. Not bad. Lynn Beck's becoming a superstar. Now, before... I've moved Nick Schmaltz down to the 4th because I'm still prioritizing growth. Now, we needed a center to play the 4th line. I don't want Bach down there. I want to give Bach a chance as well. So I got him on the 3rd here. He's having a productive year down there in the AHL, and he deserves a chance in the NHL. Look at him. He's had 3 productive years in AHL teams. He deserves a chance in the NHL roster. So we're giving 3rd line here with Sardif and Brown. Sardif can be there to kind of protect him, help him grow. He's not going to hurt him defensively. Bach can get his chance to do what he does. And Connor Brown's a goal scorer. So he's almost 20 goals. It's fine. So this is our bottom 6. That's what we're going to run here. We'll see if we can make the playoffs. This is what I'm going to run to the end of the season unless we go on a losing streak. Then we got Keller, Hayton, and Strom. I was thinking about this, but the first line has just been too dominant. We'll keep Bertuzzi, Domey, and Lynn back here. So that's that. Defense, Winkler, Severson, Soderstrom, Chikrin, Levy, and Zub. And we still got our goalies back here. Julius Sorokin and Jonas Corpusalo. Now let's go to the end of the year, baby. Let's make that playoff push. Let's get that wild card. All right? Conservative buyer. Team's going up. We're going in the right direction. I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of the results we're getting here. Now let's see. Let's just go up 2 weeks past the deadline and let's see how we seem. Let's go. Let's get some wins. There we go. There we go. Come on, let's get hot. We're 3 points out of a wild card. Let's get hot. There we go. What I've noticed is, dude. Why? I don't think it's that long, March 19th. It just sucks, man. Alright, so we're going to move Chikrin back up. And I know who the replacement is. He's like a 76 overall. See, this is where a Connor Timmins would be nice, but I'm not too mad. Oh, let's actually go take a look at... See if we can give Katanyemi... No? Not his name. Don't know why I said that. Let's see if we can give... Kyler Yamamoto a deal. Let's see what his market's looking like. And let's also... Wait, stop the sim. We're here to win. Yes! Alright, we're still 3 points out, dude. Everyone else is winning. But I'm definitely not mad about our season. Lynn Beck is so freaking good. Alright, let's go take a look at our contracts. And let's see what some of these players are going to cost us. Where is Yamamoto? I think he'd be RFA right now, right? Do I know what I'm doing? No. Okay, he is 85. Let's see what that... Oh, I can't offer him right now? Okay. So I'll wait till the end of the year then. That's fine. And we'll take a look at Bertuzzi. See if anything's changed. No, he's asking for the same. I think we'll let it ride till free agency. See if we can get a better deal. We're gonna we're gonna upgrade this bozos. How are you unhappy? How is the owner not seeing the progress being made? As I hit upgrade, I didn't. This game is so slow with how it moves on this console that I just spent the rest of our funds hitting upgrade instead of repair. Alright, don't worry about it. Just worry about our record. Let's see if we can make a playoff push. Also, another thing with Nick Schmaltz, I know he's on the 4th line. He's got PK time and power play time. So, dude, come on. He's got PK and power play time, so I'm not too worried about him. I think he's someone who's on the way out. I think it was March 12th or March 18th. We're going to go till after the Vegas game for Zane to get him back in. Dude, I just can't catch a break. I really can't. I thought it was another injury popping up. Stop this. Okay, so we're going to stop after this game. Stop. So we are still 3 out. Why? Everyone else is winning. Everyone else is winning with us. Lynn Beck has officially got 50 goals. This is unreal. Alright. Man looks like a puck hog, though, out there with double goals and assists. But alright, so McCartney's fine there. Actually, so with him out, let's just get our bigger players going. None of these guys can take face-offs. And I feel bad about that. But it's just the way. How do you do? And I'll check that in a second. Let's get him back up. There we go. And let's check out how our how did Bach? He's got 7 games, 1 assist. So not. It's okay. So that's fine. He filled in just fine. Good job, Vedislav. Alright, so Bach being down has gotten Schmaltz back up the lineup. He only had an assist in 1 game for Bach. You know, it's fine. He's a 70-something overall. 78 overall. Now, we need some wins here. It's 2 losses in a row. Come on, boys. Big win, big win. There we go. We are 2 points out. We're in the right direction. 3 points out again. There's a loss. Okay. Whew. We're in a wild card spot. Let's go. Come on. Okay. We're just going to let him go and heal. We're going to go just a few more games. Okay, there's a loss. I believe right here is where we stop stimulating. No. Okay, we'll keep going. Overtime loss. Shootout win. I think it's after Vancouver we stop. Yes! 89 points! Yes! Okay, boys. We are in the right movement of ways. He's going to have 60 goals, and we can freak out about it after, but the main thing here is making the plays. He's got 59 goals, dude. I don't... Jeez. Disgusting. I think you got to keep Schmaltz up here with Connor Brown. I think... How's McCartney doing? +4. Sprong's the minus player with only 13 points. Honestly, you could take Sprong out. Yeah, Fisher's doing well. We'll get Bach back in for Sprong. Yeah, I think that's okay. That doesn't impact too much. He's still getting NHL time. Ooh, it's fun here, trying to grow players and be good at the same time. Who knew it could have been done? So he's a sniper. I'm going to go ahead and get Bach back in here. Even though he fits the scheme better than Bach with this coach. But who cares? It's fine. It's fine. Alright. These are big games, so we're going to go game by game. We're coming up here on the Avalanche, who we are tied with points. Tied with in points. And they just won their last game, so they're coming off a back-to-back. I wish it would just stay. Yeah, I'm looking right down here. Okay, so this is a big game. And... loss in regulation's tough. Edmonton. Shootout win. Yes. So it keeps us at 93. Alright. Alright, come on, come on, Saskatoon Prairie Dogs. Big game, big game, big game. Yeah, 7-1 win. And we are going to the playoffs, baby. Yeah. Oh, I said Lynn Beck would have 60 goals, and he's currently only got 59. He's got 1 game to fix this. 1 game. Come on, Magnus. Get to 60, Magnus. Ah, he didn't do it. You know, I'm not mad at him for not getting 60 goals, all right? You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. But year 3, we make the playoffs. Who would have thought? Who would have thought this ragtag group of guys would make the playoffs? Tyler Bertuzzi, great signing. Finished with 72 points. We might look at an extension here before this video ends, so I can avoid him being up over 9 mil. 72 points for Tyler Bertuzzi. He came on at the end of the year for sure. I don't think our power play is very good. So these are all 5-5. Max Domey. Great year. We'll see a jump out of him. Yes, for a little revival, Max Domey. And then the man himself, the goal scorer. 89 points. Almost 60 goals. It's dirty. Check out Ryan Strome, underrated player on this team here. Another career year in points. With 62. Good for him. Barrett Hayton. Nice little bounce back here. Is that 58? Hey, no bounce back here. This is a growth year. Plus 15, 58 points. Came on strong. Clayton Keller. Looks like he's did Clayton Keller things again. 8 point per game for Clayton Keller. It's a beautiful thing that this team is doing. And Sardif down here on the third line doing what he does best. Another 34-point year. Plus 14. Just rock solid, man. Schmaltz. I'd rather keep Domey over Schmaltz right now. I know, obviously, the minutes are extremely different. He's getting 14, or about 15. He's getting 19. But Domey looks to be the more productive player. Connor Brown is almost 50 points, 44 points. And he's down because look at time on ice there. He played 20 minutes in Ottawa. And he played 7 minutes less with us and only got about 20 less points. So he was productive. Christian Fischer had a 12-goal year. After only playing 42 games last year. He was a filler player. Now he got a roll. 21 points down there. Good. McCartney came up with a +4 with 3 goals, 3 assists. And Bach was alright. 5 points +2. Nice little player. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But, and let's go on to Zane Winkler. Let's talk about Zane Winkler. He also had 21 points, but he turned his ± around this year. Let's take a look at... He doesn't hit as much as I thought. He blocks. Which is good. Yeah, obviously, defensive defenseman next. Okay, so good player here in Zane Winkler. Already 87 overall at 19 years old. Definitely not complaining. Damon Severson was a fantastic signing. Good for him. 31 points, +35. Great year for Damon Severson. And I think he's playing 26 minutes a night. 25 a night. Same as with 21 because he's with Chikrin's 21. I'm just looking at their time on ice right now. Almost 20. And then I believe our bottom pairing is, 13. But they're playing fine. So let's take a look at Chikrin's stats. Also 35 points. Yeah, so good player. +23. Soderstrom was out here with 22 points. +4. He was a little outlier in ± there with everyone else being so high up. It's +15 for Zoo, or 15 points for Zoo, +18. And Ulevi. That's 15 points, +25. Okay, so... Check out the goalies. Sorokin with 6 shutouts and a 915. Okay, he's a big part of us having a good year here. Yeah, Sorokin had a great year. He might jump. Korpisalo finished with 905, 6 wins. Yeah, it's Corpy. Corpy poop dick. But year 3, we make the playoffs. I'm ecstatic about that. I didn't think we would. I'm glad we didn't, so. I wasn't really planning on it, but. Oh, the owner's happy again. Conservative buyer, make the playoffs. Let's take a look here before the playoffs, see what we can do with Tyler Bertuzzi, because he just put up 72 points with us. And obviously, you're looking to keep someone like that. Yeah, it went up. It went up. It'll be a tough one. I think we just look at our options here in the re-sign stage. Definitely interested in Tyler Bertuzzi, though, with 72 points. Oh, I just don't want to pay like 10+ mil for him. You know what I'm saying? What was it at? It was like 8.7 for him, so a little under 9. I'm just... Yeah, a little... It's just under 9, 8.9. We'll monitor it. We're not gonna stripe ourselves down with any bad contracts. He is gonna be going on 30. So we're not gonna do anything with that right now. Let's see. Let's take a look around the league. I'm trying to move this, by the way. There we go. Damn, I really thought he was gonna get 60. 59 obviously is a great year. Let's take a look around the league. Man, imagine you did this his rookie year. Put up 60 goals. Yeah, I'm happy, man. That's awesome. That was entertaining near the end of the year. See if we'd make it. Patrick Kane led with the... Who led in goals? Yes! Yeah! Good for him. So we drafted the top goal scorer in the NHL. Kane, okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Check Eichel. Yeah. Where is our boy here? What was it, 87? 89. Yeah, great year. Great year. And who else was of Max Domey and Ty Bertuzzi led our first line led the league in plus minus. Good for Severson down here. Nice. Who else? Let's look at our goalie. Let's see how Sorokin stacked up. Okay, so he's third in wins. Is he second in games played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in games played. So his stats are legit. Whatever he does. Okay, so this is 1 game, 9 game. Marshall with 57 and 924 is nuts. That's insane. We go down to Kemper, who only played 24. He's on the Sabres. Mrazek 63 at 920. That's not real. Freddie, I only have 49. So I don't think we're getting any Vezina here. But definitely I don't know, 6 shutouts. Oh, Lehner had 9. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think we're getting the Vezina, but definitely a good year nonetheless. This coach should stick around. He helped us make the playoffs. And let's take a look at some stats here. And then we'll look at who we're playing in the playoffs. We snuck in. Good for us. Is that final spot up for grab? No, 95 should get you. Let's check out the Pacific. Does 95 get you in? No, it does not. So we still have to wait. So we're going to go see who we play in the playoffs here. Oh, let's just say we drafted a stud in Magnus Lynn Beck. Our year 1 draft was nuts. With Zane Winkler as well. We nailed our picks. I'm proud of us for that. Oh, the Jets didn't make it, which means someone from the Pacific did. Who are we playing? Good job. I expect goals to be accomplished or something. Keep doing this. I'm be shooing for a contract extension. Thank you. 35 wins. You got it. There we go. We nailed it. We played Vegas. We actually had more regular season or regulation wins over. So next episode will be the playoffs, believe it or not. Wow. Never thought I'd say that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Rimbus, and it has been a pleasure, and I will see you in the next video.